So here I have a sphere, a plane, and one another plane that is looking right in our eyes. And along with that, I have activated the shading workspace. Here I have given the same material by clicking and dragging and dropping it over here for 3 objects, 1, 2, 3. And we will be giving it a nice darker color so that I could reduce the roughness, and we will try to understand what IOR is going to do for us. So if I reduce this value completely, it's not going to show me any kind of reflection. But if I start increasing this, it's going to give me reflections at the edges of this surface. And if I play with this value, it's just going to give me reflections at the edges. This is called as Fresnel, Fresnel, a very odd name. I am clicking over here, Shift A, Fresnel. This is Fresnel, and what it actually does is Control Shift click. It's just going to give me reflection at the edges. That's what it's going to do. When will it be useful? It's mostly useful when we are looking at the water surfaces. At the glancing angles, like this is exactly the glancing angle where we can see the reflection of the world in front of us. But when we see it directly from the top of the face, nothing will be visible. Like for example, this is the surface level of water, and the moment I try to see it from top side, it won't be visible. That is called as Fresnel reflection, and we get it at a very lower values. If I start increasing it, the index of refraction will be increasing, and we will be able to see a lot of reflections. This is directly also being controlled by specular, and this IOR level is just like opacity of how much strong do you want it to be visible, and how much of IOR do you want it to be visible. This is like opacity parameter for specular. It's called IOR level, means how much of it you want in the material. And also along with that, it also helps in transmission. So let me reduce this value to 1, which is the lowest value, increase this transmission completely, and it's going to give me some kind of a moonlight structure. But if I start increasing this IOR value, it's going to give me like a magnifying glass like of a structure. The glass is somewhere around 1.3 to 1.5, and water is around 1.33. These are 2 values that are most important for us, especially regarding this transmission and this glass like materials. And if you want, you can go on Google, where you will find a long list of all the IOR values for all the different materials. You can just slap on the values and get the work done. And according to me, index of refraction is just like the purity of your heart. If you have less pure value, people will figure out that you are good only at the surface level. But the more nice works you do for others, people will really feel like, oh, this person is nice, I need to be around him. And if you're very nice, at one point you might even become God and start your own religion, because that's where the real money lies. Am I right there? Brought to you by blindjob.com.